This is David with the Bighorn Angler, and we're going to tie a Sunken Trico spinner. The hook we're going to use is a size 18 1x short hook, so the hook length is slightly shorter than the standard size 18. And then we're going to slide on a very small glass bead. I use the extra small from Killer Caddis, an 8/0 black thread. Then we're going to tie in some extra fine silver wire for the ribbing. Take the thread all the way back to the bend, and then for the tail we'll use some dun hen hackle, light dun that is, about 4 or 5 strands. And trico tails are fairly long, so you want the tail to be at least the hook shank length or just slightly longer. And we want just enough thread to cover the hook. And then we'll reinforce it with a little bit of Zap-A-Gap. And then we'll make 3 wraps, evenly spaced. And tie off our thread, tie off our wire, and trim it. And then for the wing, I use a Dan Bailey's product called Float Viz. It looks white, but it's actually a clear antron. A little bit of shine to it. Tie it in right behind the bead, and go back with your thread to right before your last wire wrap, and trim off the front end of the antron. And then for the thorax, we'll use black UV ice dubbing. And tricos, especially the females, have a fairly thick thorax. So build up a good short bulky thorax. And then pull the antron over the top, and with a couple wraps right behind the bead, tie it in. I'll take a black permanent marker and just touch it to the top of that antron to make it all black. Then take the antron and split it into 2 even groups, and pull it back along the side of the body, and with 1 wrap on one side, tie in those strands. Then on the other side, do the same thing. And a little bit of head cement or Zap-A-Gap on your thread. And whip finish right behind the bead. Trim your thread. Take both sets of bundles of the antron and then trim it at about 1/2 to 3/4 the body length, so you create a little wing right there, and just kind of fluff it out, and that is a Sunken Trico spinner.